What is going on, All-Terrain Nation? Whether we two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. Doesn't matter what you drive, because what are we talking tonight? We're talking Fords, maybe?
Do you know what
What are we doing tonight? I totally forgot.
Do you know what video you put up?
The ending. I sure did. You were giggling, and I was like, well, I guess it's funny. We're just going to jump right in. But guess what happens?
We're doing a remix show, everybody. Everything's backwards. Dave's not here. Y'all get your wish. You get an Aly and Kelly show.
That's it. And with that, since Dave has not let us do this before.
That's true.
We're on our training wheels tonight. So, anyway, we're here. Our raptor says, where's Dave? I'm sorry. You got the girls tonight. You get the girls tonight. So
you get us. Sorry.
Right?
Trust me, we're more fun.
Might help if I had a mic, probably. That's probably helpful, huh? Oh, jeez. Rookie night. But hey, guess what? We're going to have fun. So Aly, how's your Monday been?
It's been a Monday.
Yeah?
It has been a Monday, I will say that.
So tell me more about your Monday. Why has it been a Monday? Or do you not even want to talk about it?
I just forgot everything I was supposed to do this morning between like emails, getting things ready, like was not with it at all.
It was just one of those days.
Yeah. It started off this morning where I like forgot to set my alarm clock. And it was just a ripple effect from there.
Oh.
And
I hate those.
I swore I did. And I have like a camera. So I have my room, and then across the hall is like Maya's room. And I have a camera in there because, well, I have a dog with seizures now. So it catches sound. And it normally catches my alarm clock and nothing.
Oh, no.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, nope, it was definitely me.
Okay. So working in the dealership, what is your start time? Or like what time does your alarm usually go off?
Well, I have things. So typically on Mondays, I have like a doctor's appointment that I have to go to. Like, so I have to be there at like 8:30. So I have to set my alarm at like 6. Just because I have to get Maya like out at least 2 or 3 times. Yeah. She's a diva in the morning. Like she is not a morning dog. I am not a morning person. She is not a morning dog. So I have to be out of the house by like 8. Whew. I woke up at 8. So it was a morning. I will say that.
Those are the worst. Like and honestly, I don't even know why my Monday, like I'm so exhausted. Like I know we were talking before the show is like, I get these points where I just like, Dave and I talk about it and it's like, I hit a wall. Like I'm so tired that like, I have no more to give. Yes. And it's just like, I need to go to bed. And so like we were chatting and earlier today and I was like, I'm really tired tonight. And I was like, I'm going to go to bed. And Dave goes, lies, you're not going to bed. And it was like, if I could have gone to bed at like 5:30 tonight, I absolutely would have. Like,
I probably could have passed out today.
But we're here for y'all. We are here this evening. Just the ladies this evening. So let's see what we're off the rails already. Hypermotive Racing says, I know. Here's what happens when you don't let the ladies.
Oh, look, we got a chat from Dave for $1.99.
He hadn't even gotten down that far. That's hilarious. Hey, you do realize that's our bank account, right? You're giving 40% to YouTube just because you want to, right?
Question mark?
Wow. Honey V says, I can't believe Kelly got the channel in the divorce.
We're letting Dave have his own little adventure tonight, okay?
Right. And I will say I would definitely not get the channel in the divorce. I wouldn't. I don't do anywhere near enough on this channel to get that. Now you have that on record, Dave. You're welcome. So yeah. Anyway, they caught him in the chat too. So I got it. So let's see. So my Monday just kind of started like normal. Woke up, didn't really want to go to work. That's usually what Mondays are for me. I'm just
Yeah.
tired. The weekend's never long enough. Like it's
No.
never long enough. We actually got to be outside quite a bit this weekend. And I know you and I were talking before the show started of like your weather was really nice up there, probably too, right? Was it pretty decent this weekend?
No. We
Oh, it
had a
wasn't this
blizzard
weekend.
on Sunday.
Wait, what?
Like I
Blizzard?
legit there was like a white out my window. Hold on. I will send you the video and then we can post it. But
Oh,
it was literally like white out conditions. And I'm like typically you can see my cousin's house. Like the video isn't pointed at my cousin's, but typically I can like see his house from my like back sunroom. No.
mm-hmm.
Like it was a white out little condition. I'm just like, really?
That's crazy. That
That's
is
why I'm
crazy.
so excited for Supercell. And like, I don't care if it's 60. Like, obviously, it's gonna be nice. Like, I hope it's nicer, but like 60 would be perfect over
It's
the
fun.
30 in snow.
It's funny because Dave and I were talking this week and we were like, man, we really hope it's a good weather supercell because, like, knock on wood, but we haven't really had a bad supercell since the very first one before all the Broncos start, like all the new
It rained
Broncos.
last year, the last day for a little bit, but like
Yeah,
even
just
in the rain, like it doesn't really matter. Like everyone still has fun.
yep, yep, for sure. But yeah, that's super. Did you go? You didn't go the very first year that they were doing the drives, did you?
No.
Okay. So we've told the story a little bit, but we actually went in my BMW. So we took my 535i and went and parked in the mud and we were just like, man, I hope this thing gets out like crazy. So thankfully we did. And it was we were glad we went cuz we actually got to drive or not drive. We got to ride in a Bronco and
Yeah.
that's where I fell in love with the Badlands. So that trip
Oh yeah, isn't
exactly.
that where wasn't Shelby Hall doing rides then?
I don't
I think
If
she
she was, we didn't see her. We had a super nice guy that did ours, and like he was like, "Oh, you want me to rip it a little more? All right, let's rip it a little
like,
more." And
okay,
just
no problem.
yes, he was super, super, super good with the vehicle and made sure that we all had a good time. So it
Oh,
was
that's so fun.
definitely, yeah, for sure. Ford Video Guy says, I'll let the wife know so she can take my place." Man, all the boys are wanting to jump out of the car essentially is what it is like
No,
tonight.
that's
What's
what I'm
that about?
saying.
But so we don't really know what we're talking about tonight because Dave put the thumbnail together. Like,
And then he put the title. We didn't know that he was gonna put the title that me and Kelly are taking over tonight.
yeah, we didn't know. I mean, we talk about,
Whatever you all want to talk about, and we don't
right?
care.
Right? I know some of the guys in the chat are like, bring Dave back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You've got us tonight, but it's okay.
We'll have him next week.
Yes, yes. So, Aly, let's see. Do you have any news that you can share or anything this week or any updates on do you know what build week they're doing this week?
Wait, what?
No, go ahead. You do your thing. What were you gonna say?
The only news I have is the sticker swap thing for Supercell.
Nice. Tell us about it.
So we are gonna do a sticker swap in the Bronco Nation crowd. So like if you're new to Bronco, some people have been doing stickers and stickers and patches. So I was chatting with some people from Bronco Nation today. So we're gonna do Saturday morning while Bronco Nation does pancake breakfast. We're also gonna make it a sticker swap or sticker
Nice.
and patch swap. Or if you want to buck a bunch of Broncos or like whatever you want to do, we're gonna do it in the Bronco Nation Corral on that Saturday.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Tim
Laura,
says if you need me, I'm here.
Yeah. So
We
we are
appreciate
going
that,
to do
Tim.
that. It's gonna be super fun.
That's awesome.
I'll post stuff on socials. Like obviously if you want to swap during the week, like do it, but like Saturday will be like the main day. I think, yeah.
Deal me in for a 2024. It's amazing how much easier it is on the eyes when Dave is missing.
I'm missing stuff. Wow.
Wow.
Dave is on an adventure tonight. He will be back next week.
Yeah, he is on an adventurous tonight. Steve P. So Steve P says, where can I get stickers made? So we can actually, Steve, a lot of us get our stickers made at Sticker Mule because they have some really good deals
Yeah.
sometimes.
So if
We
you have your design, I would
mhm.
say if you already have your design tonight, go to stickermule.com. Are you posting a link?
Yeah.
Um, Kelly will post the link. There's a deal today for 50 stickers for $19. And that's actually pretty cheap for what you can like get them for. So and it takes like a week to get to you.
Yeah, and they're super quick about it. Like super quick.
Jonathan, audio works with no Dave.
Oh, oh my. Y'all are gonna be fun tonight.
That was super funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
Jason, that's kind of why I wanted to like do this because I mean, and a ton of people like I love it because there's a couple of Facebook groups that like do
mhm.
the sticker swaps and like I love it because it's like going to the mailbox now is like more than just bills, which is fun, but it's how I created like my huge poster
Yeah.
for getting them and stuff, but it's like there's so many like some of them I forgot, some of them got lost in the mail, so it's like I don't know who has them, who doesn't, so it's like what to do. Oh, Jenna's in here. Jenna.
Yeah, so Ford Video Guy, you missed out then because the deal today is $19 for 50 stickers. So custom 3x3 die cuts.
Yes.
So, and it says free shipping. So that was definitely the deal.
Yeah, and they're doing so I got a text message today. They're doing deals all week. Like was it last week that I got the pins? I got buttons made cuz it was like I don't know. It was only like $20.
They were like 50 cents a piece or something, I think,
Yeah.
whatever they equated out to be. So they were
I want
super
to say I
cheap.
got like 20 or 40 for like 10 or $20. I can't remember. But like why not? Are they all Bronco stickers? It's
Not
whatever you make.
necessarily. I mean, they could be, but not necessarily because depends upon what everybody really
Oh,
kind of just
hold on.
does for their stickers themselves.
Yeah.
Like for us, these are not part of the sticker swap because these are our ones that we're going to have that if you wear an ATN shirt, if you have an ATN shirt, any one of our ATN shirts, bring yourself to our booth at Supercell and we will give you a sticker. This is a Bronco Supercell exclusive.
Yeah. I don't think
And
I have my new
then
ones. I think my new ones are in the car. Hold on, I'm gonna grab the ones that I have behind me. Hold on.
okay. But then the other thing that we're going to be doing is, as Dave likes to say, we're going to have a cup for sale, and with it, you may get something in it to quench your thirst. So we will have these available at Supercell as well. So they will be limited when they come in. So definitely get with us early. But yeah, so Sticker Mule is kind of where I mean, we're not sponsored by them by any means, but it just happens to be something that the community kind of does
Yes.
a lot in because they seem to be the easiest ones to get orders through. I actually applied for not many people know this, but I actually applied for a job at Sticker Mule and had to do like a whole bunch of like searching around their website for them. It's actually a pretty genius way that they have you interview that you have to answer questions and they're specifically like, tell me about our packing tape. What makes our packing tape unique? And like you have to go in and like search all of their
Huh.
like their FAQs and stuff and really kind of learn about it and their products. And
That's funny.
it was pretty funny actually.
So like I don't have my new ones. They're in my Bronco and I'm not going outside right now. I'm not gonna
Unacceptable.
lie. So like I have
Unacceptable.
these. I have the Maya one.
Those are cute.
I have this one. I made this one.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, I just made that on I actually think it was their little design thing.
Huh.
So I made that one. I made this one. Built for the wild. We have more trails to
Fun.
discover. And then, oh, this one's open. And then I did Adventure Ready.
So you're trying to be like Bronco Nation or not Bronco Nation. You're trying to be like Bronco Off Rodeo and give all the stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all this. I just want everyone's stickers, and I just have more to like pass out if you already have Maya's.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm a psycho. It's fine.
Let's see. Kenneth Gordon says, "What is the vehicle in the poster on Ally's wall?" That is her Bronco.
No,
No,
wait,
that's not your
this
Bronco.
one?
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know.
the
It's from
Hobby Lobby Bronco, right?
Yeah,
That's
then
what
I
I thought.
have. Oh, I have mine.
Yeah. So hers is there from Tail of the Dragon. That's the one that's right above the blue one.
This one.
Yep.
That one's mine. This one's from Hobby Lobby.
And I'll be honest, Tail of the Dragon, we were supposed to do Tail of the Dragon earlier last year, like after we'd gotten the Mustang. I was really, for some reason, I was really nervous about Tail of the Dragon. Should I be nervous about Tail of the Dragon when the time comes?
No.
No.
It was so fun.
And it was fun in your Bronco too.
Yeah. Oh my God. The funniest thing from Tail of the Dragon last year was Casey Wagner. He's from Michigan. He he's gone on so many cool Bronco trips. I'm actually kind of jealous.
Yeah.
But he had his girls and his dog. And his dog is a little Boston Terrier thing. And they get halfway through Tail of the Dragon. And there's a photo of this because I screenshotted it to Casey and sent it to him. But he's holding the dog out the window because she's puking.
Oh no.
She got sick. I'm like, I felt so bad.
And it was caught on.
Yeah, because like on every, well, not like every corner, but basically every corner, they have the different photographers there with their advertising that you can like buy their photos or whatever. So yeah, the one up here I bought, it was only like $6 or $8 or something, and then
wow.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's cheap.
Yeah, like it's super affordable.
And Laura, no, we didn't switch to just Saturday. So that's a different event as well. So we are still with ATN. We're still planning to go to the company Thursday night and just kind of chill on the back patio, have dinner. If you guys decide to order from there, I recommend the pesto fries. Really all the food is really good there. I think I was going through our taxes and we ate at the local or the social, what's it called? The local social or the social gathering or something like that. That's right now there next to IGA. Maybe it is just the social. I was going through our taxes and we ate at the social 3 times during Supercell last year, and we ate at the company twice as well. So that just kind of tells you like,
I can't
super
remember.
Cool.
Me and my mom. So like my mom goes with me to watch Maya. While I'm running around like a psycho,
acting crazy.
Yeah. And we went to the one restaurant that like makes fun of you.
Oh, Dick's Last Resort.
Yeah, because it was dog friendly and they let Maya hang out outside and they even like brought her fries and food and stuff. It was actually really funny. But they were like, they treated her like a little queen while they were roasting everyone else. So it was actually really funny.
They probably saw her and saw in her wolf dog jeans that she could get like wolf dog on you. So they wanted to make sure she had a good time.
Exactly.
She's like, hey, Mom.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. Like, whenever she starts acting weird, I go into panic mode. So.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm like, are you okay?
Peaceful side social. That's it. Thank you, Deal Me In for a 2024. That's exactly. Yeah, the peaceful side social.
Oh, because you're on this peaceful side of the Smokies. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not quite as peaceful as it used to be, though, because people are starting to really appreciate the Townsend side. So it's getting where it's kind of growing on that side.
It's being uncrowded.
Yeah, it is. But honestly, when we go to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, that's the side we like to stay on, just because it's go into town, do the things that you want. We actually got married in Townsend is actually where we did all 17 years ago. Yeah. At the Preserve Resort, which is right off of Wares Valley. You'll see signs sometimes that say the Preserve Resort this way. Yeah. And you go up there about 6 miles and that's where the I guess it was the cabins are that we stayed in. But
that's so fun.
Yes, Justin, you do need to get some stickers made before Supercell. And like Aly said, sticker meal super quick.
Like, yeah, I would say probably you probably have the next week and a half before it starts really getting questionable if like you're gonna make it.
For sure. Let's see.
There's a lot of people in here tonight.
There are a lot of people in here tonight. We don't even really have a topic to talk about. Isn't that funny how that works?
We're just talking Supercell. We're talking everything.
Yeah. Tim with Ford Video Guy says, I'm checking with my assistant. She ordered them. Let's see. Deal me in for a 2024. If Dave was here, he would have already told us he worked at Nissan 30 times. It's all in fun, Dave.
He's watching. I'm just gonna let him do it every week. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
So I'll go ahead and play the music for Dave, and we'll say hello to everybody, and then we'll kind of go from there. How about that? But at least I won't cut everybody off. Oh, wait. We don't have a chance. Oh, good. You got in your room that I just booked you. So that's
what
nice.
is going on, everybody?
Oh, Dave is here, guys.
Wait,
it says lost.
Look, the followers are going up now. What's going on?
Actually, they're not. It went down. We were higher before you entered.
What are you ladies doing? I turned my back and suddenly you guys have a show going on.
That's what we do. The show must go on, they say. Isn't that what they say?
True. That is true. I have to say, I've been watching. You guys have done an excellent job so far.
Oh, that's sweet. And then you'll tell us later we didn't.
Kelly didn't push the intro button to play the music, but past that.
Hey.
I laughed so hard.
We've already gone over that.
Why are you laughing?
We've already gone over that. And yeah. And unfortunately, your remote control lights are on your phone, controlled on your phone, so I couldn't even turn on the lights.
Are you kidding me?
No. You've got the lights on your phone.
I don't know if you can still see me or not, but let's see if this works.
We can't. Deal me in for a 2024 says, okay, I'm leaving now.
And the viewers just dropped.
And Jonathan Fald says, "Aw, crap." Jenna Tippy says, "Peace," and runs and smiles.
You have not met Jenna yet.
No, I haven't.
So I love them. So it's a husband and wife in Ohio that used to be my manager's customers. Now they're my customers because, doesn't work there. But right. But we hit it off and we became friends instantly. Mm-hmm. And they're so fun. Jenna actually went with me to Michigan Bronco Club Day at Off Rodeo.
Oh, nice.
Her husband is super into cars. Mustangs are definitely his thing. He now has a Bronco. The Bronco is supposed to be Jenna's thing. So why do you have fireworks?
What is that? What is happening here?
Put 2 thumbs up.
Just did, and it didn't work. You're just making us look stupid now.
It might be an Apple thing.
I have an Apple.
Are you on the Apple right now?
Oh, no.
That's why.
Weird. I've never had that happen. But
now you just made us look stupid, Dave. Thanks a lot.
That's all he came in for. But no, Jenna got to learn all the off-roading things. I put her in Amy's group, so she got the Amy Clouds experience.
Awesome.
And she's slowly getting there. She's learning. I'm loving it. Now she's obsessed with all Bronco accessories, mods, you name it. She's hooked. So it's so fun.
So our Raptor has been praising you since you've been gone. And now he says it's settled, Dave. She isn't getting the channel and she's not getting the not getting the Raptor.
Awkward.
So what are people worried where I'm at? What's going on with this?
They've asked where you are.
We just said you're on an adventure.
You'll be back next week.
Yeah, I am.
And it happens, Jenna.
Jenna, you created a monster.
Unfortunately, Jenna, here's the problem is we like to say what happens in the Bronco stays in the Bronco, but it just keeps spilling out because you just fall in love with that vehicle every time that you drive it, even more so than you usually do, so just a warning there. So Kenneth Gordon has a question, and I'd be interested to know what you both can say about this because I have not seen anything like it, but maybe you all have. Kenneth Gordon says, I know there's security enclosures for the back of the Bronco, but are there fiberglass covers for the back?
I've seen some cheap knockoffs of Diabolical. I was actually talking to Alan today about that. And from what I saw of it, I wouldn't be interested in it, but there are. I know Alan's is a little pricey to people, but it's American made. That's a big thing for me is American made.
And it's designed it's designed to last.
I will say it's designed
well.
really well, and like especially like American made. That's definitely a huge like. I'd rather spend a little bit more on American made than not. But no, he does have a really good design on his.
Plus, and besides the customer service is Alan. Like you call the phone number, you're gonna get Alan, and Alan knows that product in and out, all of the products because he designs them and everything there. So is Kenneth thinking like fiberglass like they have on the back of like pickup trucks? Is that what he's thinking, or is there a different concept that you're talking about, Dave, that you said that you saw some like knockoff?
No, this one's very identical to the Diabolical. The way the top is, the security enclosure part. I don't think it lifts up like Diabolical does, but I believe it's plastic or something like that. I wouldn't trust.
And that wouldn't be secure.
You remember we put our camera gear when we were in Chattanooga. I put all my expensive camera gear back there with the top off and just didn't worry about it.
Well, and we keep our daughter's softball gear in our truck pretty much year round these days because she's playing all the time. So
yeah, I got one.
We definitely trust it.
I got.
Do you really?
I asked you in case. Well, where I'm going, I'm a little nervous, so I had to take a baseball bat. It's mostly for the fans. Where I'm going, if I see fans, I got to beat them off with a bat.
It's not a baseball bat; it's a softball bat. Jeez.
Right. So when it goes across their head, you hear that clink.
Oh my Lord!
Wow, you were vicious tonight.
Apparently,
Raptor, thank you for that.
This is for Dave.
You're my hero, sir. So I know y'all were talking about Supercell. Are they pumped? I mean, because how many days are we away, Kelly?
Ooh, good call.
We didn't even get the countdown yet.
We didn't.
I'm producing the show whether I'm there or not, I guess.
Wow. Really?
Was that 29 days?
29
days. 29 days till Supercell. Which that doesn't stress me out at all.
I'm pumped, man. You know what though? Like our next 30 days are so busy.
So busy. I'm
hoping at some point we see a truck that we have to fly to Detroit to maybe go pick up from Aly. Though we do know she will not be there past the 16th.
We understand. We get it.
Aly's not there. But between that, we've got the lift to get on. The truck goes next week? It goes to get the cat skin puts in it. And
goes on the 25th to get the cat skin put in.
We got to sell our Mustang from now until the middle of April somewhere.
Yeah, Carvana update. Still nothing. Still nothing.
So it's been 30 days.
Oh, really?
It's officially been 30 days since I sent in the window sticker for a manual appraisal from Carvana. And so it's funny because in September when we did it, they literally had a manual appraisal for us in like 3 days. And now it's taken them an entire month. And don't worry, folks. I have been asking them every 3 to 5 business days for an update. I give them their 3 to 5 business days, but then I ask. And then they tell me, we're so sorry, we're behind. We're going to give you 3 to 5 more business days. And today I Karen'd a little bit and I said, I need to escalate this. This is getting ridiculous. I feel like you don't want to buy my car. I'm escalating this to my supervisor. Let's see what that does. It's not going to do anything. But
man, they're all guessing. Dave must be hanging out at 9 Mile to meet a bad. Dave is not in Michigan. So I can't say where I'm going or what I'm doing, but I'm not there.
Nope.
I think someone said it. It was Ford Video Guy. He's embargoed. Yes.
I love the fact that Laura, I posted heading north. That's all I said. North is many directions. And Laura's like, oh, you're
Yes.
coming to see me? Oh, no, you're going to get your Raptor. And I'm like, the thing's not even built.
Right.
I'm not going to go get a couple
That
parts.
is the one thing I can say is he is not picking up the Raptor tomorrow.
No, nope, not at all. Randy Shank says the Bunny Ranch. No, the Bunny Ranch is west.
What is
And
that?
Kelly would beat me up for that one.
I would. Yeah. We'll talk in the green room about that one, Aly. Yeah, somebody already asked if Dave was at rehab.
No. Yeah, I'm
what, Ranger Anonymous?
Recovering Ford Anonymous is what I need to do.
So
hey,
Zach,
make something fun.
Yeah. Zach, he's not in Salt Lake City. But if we ever were, we'd let y'all know that we were heading west.
Yeah, those trucks are gone, by the way. The Rangers are all gone. TFL took one of them home. They're going to do some videos this week, I know.
Yeah.
I know Esterthal gets one right after they're done with it. He gets it's an XLT they get. So, plus tomorrow is when all the regular Ranger reviews drop. So you're going to be a part of that. Unfortunately, we will not have any video for that. No. I didn't even get my B-roll I was promised. So if Esterthal's in here, I'm going to have to.
He offered to come on the show and talk with us tonight. He doesn't offer you to come on the show, but he offers us ladies for him to come on the show. We just need to send him a link.
Tim's too scared to come on this show.
Oh, wow. Wow. You're a mess. Randy Shank says, are you coming to visit me in my igloo?
No. I'm not going that far north.
No.
I believe Randy's from Canada, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right there. But let's make sure I got all the super chats in here because I know there were a couple in here besides Dave. Thank you, YouTube Car Spotters Guide, for the super chat. Says for the next trip.
Next trip is for Supercell.
Hey, you know what I can do?
God, who let him in here? Unfortunately,
I should have
let himself
in here. Changed the password is what I should have done.
Or this.
We started the show with that. Leave it be.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't catch that part of it.
Yeah, I totally started the show with that.
So you didn't do this?
Okay.
No, I didn't. Mm-mm. No.
So I was laughing and Kelly was so confused. I'm like, why?
Well, you've made fun of me for starting the wrong show intro.
I know. You know what I told everybody is I said the whole reason I'm such a rookie at this is because you're always running the show. We never get a chance to do this. So I think full transparency, I was in an anxious mode talking to Dave 10 minutes before the show started because I was like, I don't even know how to start the show. And he's like, you just do this. And then I hear our son in the background saying, our hotel's 20 minutes away. Have you booked yet? And I'm like, no, because I can't do this and I can't book your hotel and do all this at the same time. So
just walk in. It's fine.
Yeah. So second $5 for YouTube Car Spotters Guide. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it very, very much. It does help keep the lights on.
The Broncos a thirsty girl today. Any guesses of what I've been averaging?
Oh, I know when I went and got gas this morning, I was driving really well. And then I remembered I needed to get your tags renewed before you left the state. So I was getting 20 across town, but then I was 14 by the time I got home. I'm sure. Well, I checked on Life 360 and you were going about 74, so you weren't going too fast.
Oh, you checked at the wrong time. We've been 80 all the way up here.
Lord.
Oh.
So
I checked you when you were just north of Cincinnati.
12 to 13 miles a gallon.
I saw 13 when I looked at the dash.
Well, that's what I do on a daily, so it's not really.
Dang, I was way off.
We've been in we've been in a good headwind. We've been fighting winds moving north. So.
Oh, I was wondering why it was so bad.
Windy up here.
We did get through some snow too.
Really?
Yeah,
where'd you hit snow?
Where's that? I can't remember the town where I always pointed out that bus accident was.
It's in Kentucky. Yeah, it's in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right through there. As you're going down the hill.
Careful, you're saying too much.
Interesting. Unbridled Bronco might know where we're talking about. There's a spot on, what was it, 60, what's it, 65 there, I think. I think it's considered 65. Wrong answers only. Let's see.
So what have y'all been talking about?
Nothing
We've just
really.
been chatting about Supercell, really.
We've been doing our girl thing. Chatting it up, talking Supercell.
Well,
I already talked about the cups.
Oh, you promoted cups?
I did.
What did you say about these cups?
And
I'm not going to repeat.
Always be selling.
You missed it. Huh?
Always be selling.
Yeah, but I don't want to wear everybody out because I already talked about it. But you're having way too much fun.
See, this is what happens when I get back on the stream. People, fireworks happen. Have you talked about Patreon and memberships?
No, because we haven't gotten there yet. We've been talking about everything else. See what happens when this boy comes in?
Let's talk about Supercell. I'm so excited.
Me
Next
too.
week, we're gonna have Tom on.
Yep.
Oh, are we?
He was actually going to be on tonight. We had to reschedule that.
Did you tell him we want from the recliner?
What?
That we want him to sit in the
from the
recliner?
recliner like last time?
Oh, no. I've been talking to his son. I'm like, so what are the chances of you and your dad wanting to be on the show? He's like, we can probably make that happen. I'm like, solid. And then he messaged me. He's like, oh, yeah, what do we got to do tonight? I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, hold on.
Change your schedule.
Oh, and
like, hold on.
Allie, if you could get JJ on at some point too, because I know somebody one of his people were in the chat last week, and they were talking that I'm assuming JJ would like to talk some deals he has maybe for the show, kind of get people pumped for that.
I know we would love to go to IAG, but he is not making the adventure to IAG this trip up there.
Or am I?
I mean, you might be. Maybe, I guess.
I do not know the schedule for rides yet.
I was actually just checking the schedule.
Apparently, they were waiting for Bronco Nation, and we're good now. So it should be any day.
I was going to say there's a few things on there, but not anything too crazy yet. So there's. Oh, that's their week. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Our week is not up there yet.
Yeah.
That is the throwback week. So if you are not familiar with Supercell, but if you are, unless you're new tonight, I don't know how you're not familiar with Supercell because we talk about it, it seems like every single week. Did go ahead and put a link in the chat for you all to check out.
It's the only fun thing coming up lately.
They what?
So it's the only fun thing coming up lately.
It's true. It really is. So kind of the initial schedule, some of the information there as well. Make sure that you book your accommodations if you have not already, because slim pickings out there. Now, granted, slim pickings in the Townsend area, but you can go into Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and there's lots and lots of hotels.
Pigeon Forge is going to have a lot of places to stay, and it's only really 20 minutes from the event area, and it's one of the prettiest drives. I would do that drive every day if we had to, because I love that drive.
For sure. For sure. So there are some lodging places, but I'm pretty sure a lot of these are probably already booked up. If they haven't already, they're probably slim pickings for it as well. I know some folks have asked about kind of camping and things like that. There is a whole campground section on here. Again, one of those things to make sure that you reach out ASAP and get some spot or get a spot.
And Bronco Nation's not doing a camp thing this year, right, Allie?
No, not that they've said. They usually announce it by now, with it being a month out. I think this year they're going to pass and they'll think about it in the future.
That's a lot of work for those guys, man. So
yeah.
And I don't even know who's all coming down, so it's
with that being said, I know some folks have asked, hey, can I camp in my Bronco on the show field? You cannot. You cannot camp in your Bronco on the show field. You'll have to actually find a campground or somebody's hotel parking lot to stay in.
Yeah, because at one point, Kelly, I thought about us getting one of those little trailers again and just dragging it to our area and just being like, well, we're here. It's about as good as it gets.
No, thank you. I'm good. You know how I feel.
I know.
I need a restroom in my camper.
Well, it would be awkward too. You wake up.
And then
all these people.
Also for 6 gens, if you plan on showing your Bronco to try and get an award, you have to have 3 or more mods done to your Bronco.
Do
we qualify.
Mod?
My decals did.
So there you go. Look, if you guys come to our booth, there is the Kelly Where's the Sticker. So here's an easy way to do it. If you have an All Terrain Nation shirt, or you can go to our Teespring, order one, you get a free sticker. So that's one mod out of the way. And
you have a shirt for the show.
No, I'm just saying if they if they wear an All Terrain Nation t-shirt.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. And they'll have one of their days of shirts covered for the show.
But Kelly, can you throw up a link to our Teespring?
I can.
And if you guys are interested, I hate to be selling like this, but this trip's getting expensive. And this is a business trip, so shirts, anybody need a t-shirt?
There you go.
But I see we get a lot of people looking at our Teespring from our YouTube channels because there's links and all this stuff, but I don't know that the general public knows much about it. So we are changing designs all the time. We've been adding some stuff. Kelly's got the classic logo shirt on.
I like the new design.
The new logo?
Yeah.
Just don't tell Honest that if he's in the chat.
I haven't seen him
tonight.
Yeah, do you guys like my mess of patches behind me that I'm trying to get ready for Supercell?
Nice.
Yes. You know we do.
Oh, you know what, Kelly, we should do? We should take our patch panel that we got and put it in the background of our thing, and if people want to throw their patch up there, they do it.
That's true.
So like my poster is almost full of stickers, and I kind of want to bring it, but like there's no room.
Yeah. So check it out. I have this hoodie, and I actually really like it. It's one of my favorite hoodies.
I have it in the truck. I have that one in the truck. I need to order the new logo. I have to order the same thing.
Yeah.
Trust me, we're not getting rich on that stuff. That's very expensive.
No.
That's a way to offer you, you guys.
Tim, how about 30 mods? 30 mods count?
Right.
Well, if you changed every lug nut on your vehicle, I mean, to something aftermarket, wouldn't that be a lot of?
Oh my god.
Let's see. I'm not sure if I missed.
So to get the custom patches, I got my design off of AutoNation Illustration, and there's a guy on Instagram I sent mine to that was Patch Designs, I think, and I got mine that way. But it does, so if you haven't got your patches yet, unfortunately,
you're probably done. Yeah,
it's a little late, but you can do stickers.
Yeah,
patches, I think for me took about 6.5 weeks to get here. Yeah,
because typically what they do is they create a mold for you just for your patch.
I gotta be honest though, I like this. Patches are okay, but I like the stickers better. I don't know why.
I love the stickers. I think it's hilarious watching adults go crazy over stickers.
But see, to me, the stickers are way
Insert
better.
Bronco off radio.
The stickers are way better than all the people trying to do the little horses, the little like the duck thing. Like stickers are our own thing. You don't hear Jeep guys doing that, and I like that so much better.
Yeah, well, like I even like the stickers like when you put your Instagram, because like I like following other people's adventures on like what you've done with your Bronco, like what trip you've taken, because like some people who don't live in Michigan have probably never been to the sand dunes. So like you see one trip there and it's like, oh shit, like I gotta go there. Like let's start planning, let's start doing this. Like I love that.
Yep. Ford Video Guy says, Dave, come camp with us at Little River. So we actually already have an Airbnb that we're actually staying at with Alan and Mark King and Unbridled Bronco. So we actually have that. We booked that this past fall because honestly, these show weeks, like they murder us from a tired perspective. Like at the end of the night,
there's no camping for me that week.
No, we're down for the count. And then we go to sleep for a few hours, and then we wake up and do it all over again. So that's really kind of what the week entails for us. So camping, I'd have to have a fifth wheel with a full kitchen with all this other stuff, and y'all know the Bronco can't pull that.
That's glamping. That's not even glamping.
What?
That's a house. Corbin said that's glamping.
I have no problem admitting I have a problem with camping.
So what we need, what it sounds like is we need Ford to, for a year, give us an F-250, a dually. We'll provide the camper, and we'll go around the country promoting the Ford lifestyle. That's what that sounds like to me.
100%. I can work from the road.
I can too.
We can do it. Yep.
Because I'll be working for them.
I cannot. I need to find a remote job.
I was telling somebody the other day. I was actually telling somebody the other day that my job is actually perfect because it actually is. It does allow me to be able to travel if I need to and work when I need to, but still. Yeah. So the reason I'm not on this trip and our son is on this trip, and we're still not going to talk about what this trip is, but because we have freshman orientation for our daughter tomorrow. Like, I'm going to cry and I couldn't miss it. Aww. So yeah, it's bittersweet. I'm going to cry. So we're not going to cry. We're not going to.
That's why I'm leaving the country.
Right.
I might have given too much away.
I think so. Eric Jefferson says, good night, all. Maybe my Ranger Raptor will come out of prison and start heading my way this week.
I have not seen any Ranger Raptors on haulers.
No?
I've seen XLTs and Lariats.
It's weird because I do know that I mean, Mike Levine last week said, you know, not that he's anybody to say this, but he said, hey, they're shipping them now. We know the okay to buy on both vehicles has been done. So yeah, I don't know what would be holding any of them up now.
Yeah.
No.
Because I've been tracking the forums. Nobody's gotten them on the forums, even though they're free to go. I don't know if maybe there was a rumor going around. There was a rumor going around, Aly, that there was a software update that they had to do to something, and they're like, that's why they're stacking them up. And I'm like, at one point, I don't have any confirmation from this. And I'm like, maybe, but at the same point, they don't roll them out the doors unless they're ready to go.
Yeah. I think there's a quality hold on them.
Somebody did ask, how long do they think it would take for them to ship? Because I lost the question now, but how long do you think it'll take to ship after a quality control debacle, which honestly, it really just depends on when it's released from quality control. And once it's released from quality control, it could be there the next day, or it could take 3 weeks. It could take a month. It really just depends on what it takes. Yeah, it really just depends on what it takes to get your vehicle from the plant. But once it's released from quality control, it's really just on the shippers at that point to get it.
That's correct, right, Aly? Like, once Ford releases it, it's up to the shippers take control of that vehicle, and it's however they tend to ship.
Yeah, and they have X amount of days for them to do it before it's sent off to another company. Like, we have a main company, Jack Cooper, and there's another one in Michigan. But once they hit that time frame and it passes, they move on to the next person.
So they have a grace period where they have to come pick it up and start the process.
Correct.
And then if they don't, then it goes on to the next. I
can't imagine once they start the process, it's on a truck. Because I remember we were told, Kelly, by somebody Ford management that our Bronco was sitting on a truck for over 2 weeks. It was sitting there just waiting. I don't know if they were just filling the truck for the rest of the deliveries and they were just waiting on that, but like it was sitting there.
Here's the thing. They could say sitting on a truck, or it could be in the area that they load them.
No, this person put eyes on it.
It doesn't necessarily mean that it's on a truck.
No, this person actually put eyes on it sitting on a truck. But this was also, keep in mind, this was back in 2021 when everything was a different experience than what it is now.
Because my memories on my Snapchat keep popping up. And like, we were laid off on the 23rd, I think, or 24th in 20.
Yeah.
So like all the Snapchats from like COVID, because like dealerships were still open for the longest time. And we were one of the last few to shut down. And it was like quarantine, like day 5. Then we were all called into our body shop. And like, I made the caption like, hey y'all, this doesn't look like we're 6 feet apart. And that's when we were all like laid off and let go. And we're like, oh shit. All right.
Yeah, it's funny because my company who never said that they could have us work from home. Like they were like, it'll never happen. It'll never happen. And
Funny how
literally
my
within
company
10
said that.
days, they made it happen and made us all good or made us all go home. On the 19th was the day I went home. So March 19th.
And then it was just for 2 weeks, right?
And it was quote unquote for 2 weeks, but yet they spent all the money that they did to send us home. And Dave was like, you're not ever going back. I was like, no, they said we can't ever work from home. And sure enough, he was right. We never went back. I tell you when you're right. And Honey V, I am not too good to camp by any means. I just
Corbin, right?
No, I didn't.
Our Raptor 24 just said,
I was V.
said, holy shit, I just
I didn't know it was you.
$100 on 3 shirts.
Hey man. Hey, you sir, you could have brought your crawfish. We greatly appreciate you've been very kind to us, so we greatly appreciate that.
Yes, we appreciate it. But no, I am not too good to camp. I just in my older age, I am much more comfortable in a certain way of camping now.
That's not even camping.
Shush.
So we're almost through March.
Yep.
When do you think they're going to start hinting at 25 Bronco?
I would say probably the end of July, maybe the 1st of August is when I would guess.
I was hoping.
You think that's when they're going to hint?
Yeah, because like there's already spy shots of like baby Bronco.
Yeah.
But like Bronco's been quiet for quite some time.
I don't look for it, just putting my speculation, like get my speculation side up.
Put your spectacles on.
I don't look for major changes on Bronco. I do look like interior refresh of this thing. I think that would be a key. Probably some new grills. But I don't look for them to do a big changeover.
Just some cup holders.
Rear air vents would be nice.
Yes, that would. So cup holders actually came up in one of our groups over the weekend, Aly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somebody was like, what do you use for cup holders? And then and somebody was like, well, I have cup holders in the back of my Bronco. And I was like, do you have leather? Oh, well, yeah, I do have leather. That's why you have cup holders. And somebody else was like, well, I have cloth and it's I have cup holders and it's a 4-door. And I said, are you a full-size Bronco or a Bronco Sport? Oh, I'm a Bronco Sport. Well, that's why you have cup holders.
It's like, all right, cool.
So Tim asked, do we think we'll see new trims? I think they'll do a new round of Heritage. I think they'll change colors on Heritage Limited. I think if they do that every couple of years, people seem to like that.
There's no more Heritage Limited though.
I was going to say,
I think they'll do something new. They'll with a little new design to it, but there's no even just the normal Heritage are gone. I did see that December was the last time you could order those. But I think they're going to do less trims, Tim. I really do. I think the base comes back. I think they bring the base back as a true base, though, as a builder special.
Jonathan, they will not make a 2-door Raptor. I'm sorry.
No, that's never going to happen.
No.
But I do think maybe Black Diamond goes away. Wild Track, even though it seems to be popular, it's a confusing trim now. Oh, you going to kill me?
You can't smother him. We're all watching. You can't get away with it.
But past that, I even think the Snorkel Edition, the billboard goes away. When was the last order you took on a billboard?
On a billboard?
He's talking about the Everglades.
Oh, I'm like, what?
That's what he calls it.
Sadly, we got 0.
And nobody's asking for it, right?
I mean, not at my dealership in Michigan, but
I was going to say, did you even have anybody that was interested? No.
No.
Tim, if you can hear this, I'm curious if your dealership, along with Garther, if you've taken how many Everglades you've taken, because I'll be honest, I watch the forums like a hawk. Don't see anybody really talking about new ones.
I know I'm not confused about my Wild Track.
You're sure not confused about how well it did in that mud either.
So Tim says that's one of their top sellers.
Interesting.
That is interesting because
Oh.
I don't see Ford PR doesn't really care to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, you don't really see anybody talk about it except for they want the wheels.
Yep.
I think those are the best wheels.
I think they look good.
I think y'all are both crazy. I do like the white heritage. I saw some the other day, Aly, that I thought about you. Like the white with your gray would look really cool. But they were the heritage wheels, and I only want like
No, thank
$1,000
you.
for them with tires and sensors in them.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Not bad with
ridiculous.
tires and sensors.
That's a steal.
Mm-hmm.
The tires themselves are worth that.
Well, to somebody,
What
Or
is she
close.
doing?
not me. Kelly, how's Brooks doing?
I broke his heart earlier when I said Dad left you. And then Sydney
Yeah.
goes, "That's mean." And I said, "Well, it's true. He did." And she's like, "Yeah, but it's the way you said it. Like, it just sounds like Dad abandoned him." And I was like, "Well, he kind of did. He left."
Adventure calls. How about Corbin's cat? Did he come out of the bed?
She was out for a little while, but I think she's hiding again.
Do you think
Which
there'll
is
be
funny.
a hybrid Bronco?
Think there'll be a hybrid Bronco?
I don't
I
think
think
so.
that's
I think the
possible.
news came out the other day that Ford said this generation would not get a hybrid. I'm pretty sure I saw on Ford Authority, or there was something, a little clip that stick into my head about that.
I'll be surprised if
I
they
think
don't.
we would see it in a sport before we saw it in Big Bronco.
Yeah, I would agree with
Yeah.
that. But I could definitely
Sport's
see them
ready
try to
go.
push it into the full size.
I think Sport's ready to go for the hybrid. I mean, it's basically
They
the
will
Maverick.
never put a 5.0 in a Bronco.
Mhm.
Give it
No.
up.
No,
Sadly.
that'll be an
I would like to
aftermarket.
see I would like to see a Bronco R version with the 3.5.
That'd be cool.
And it's still very doable. There was somebody putting a 3.5 in one about a year ago, and they had a YouTube channel doing it. And then I just never heard from them again. So I don't know if
They probably couldn't get all the sensors right and everything.
Yeah,
goes
well,
along with it.
I think the 3.5 is pretty wide engine. I think they were having some trouble with fenders and getting it to sit in there
I
properly.
think they also can the Bronco pickup.
Shh, don't you crush my feelings like that. Because I'm all in on Bronco pickup.
You're
Have you
getting
seen the? I think I posted it maybe a month or so ago where over in Indonesia they're taking the Ranger Raptors and putting the Bronco grills and fenders on it.
Yeah, I saw that. It literally made me want to throw up.
No, it looks cool, man. I like it. It looks retro. The round lights on that truck just kind of look retro to me. It's fun.
No, thank you.
I wanted to throw up.
I didn't say I wanted one. I just said it looks cool.
I did throw
Yes,
up.
you did. You've been saying since the Bronco came out that you would love to have a Bronco truck.
I'm talking about they took a Ranger Raptor and put the Bronco front lights, the Raptor lights, those round lights on it, because it's all the same chassis and everything. So
Well, yeah.
fenders, and I think they have unique rear fenders, those big ugly fenders, but they fit that so well.
Gotta love that rehab center internet Wi-Fi. You keep breaking up.
Oh, no.
Bye, R Raptor. Thanks for joining.
Hey, thanks for the shirts too.
Yes, thank you. I was gonna say something. What was it?
Would the redesign of the front of the Bronco look like I'm assuming Ranger? No. They'll keep Bronco it'll keep its heritage look. They'll update it. I think just a grill really is all they'll do. You might see the trail sites go away.
Yes, we need the Everest.
Oh, 100%. I think you'll see that. I really do. I think if you watch Mike Levine enough, and I've talked about this in the past, what stuff that he starts showing a year or so in advance, like he had no reason when he was at global headquarters 6 months ago. Yeah, he was showing the Ranger Raptor, which we all had seen. They had a cool code orange one sitting there, but then for some reason, he was really focusing in on the Everest.
The Everest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you're talking about Mike Levine because you cut out.
Yes, Mike Levine was doing that, and I speculation 100%. I would say yes, it's doing it, but There's nothing been confirmed. No spy photos. If they do, I'll definitely have it.
I mean, there are spy photos of it.
Well, I know they were testing. There were some in Michigan. They weren't really hidden. They were still, but they were right-hand drives. But that thing would sell well here. And if you look at
Unbridled
Toyota's
Bronco
lineup,
said no to Bronco truck.
you hush.
Explorer Raptor for 26.
Hey, they did fit wheels under. They did have wheels under one. There was some spy photos. I did a video on it about 6 months ago. But the Everest, I think it makes sense if you look at Toyota's lineup of how many SUVs they have, and that's Ford's rival. It's not GM anymore. It's not Dodge, Ram, whatever you want to call them. Toyota is Ford's equal. And
Dodge is dying fast.
Oh, yes. I got a video up on this. I'm going to do a walk through their dealership and talk some stuff there, talk some smack. But no, I think Everest makes sense. It's a body on frame. Obviously, that means more EVs are coming on the other side. So to offset the gas engines, they got to keep adding EVs to keep the cafe regs up. But that's easy to do. And there's a clientele that wants the EVs, and there's clientele that want the gas engines. And I'm happy that Ford, Farley came out and said the V8's not going anywhere in the Mustang. He said for the foreseeable future, that's always going to have a V8, which made me very happy that they committed to that. GM killed the Camaro. No idea what they're doing. Even if probably they brought one back and have some 4-cylinder or something that nobody wanted in it. So I'm excited what Ford's got coming up, though.
Same. I'm trying to catch up on comments.
I was too.
Oh, sorry. I could keep rambling.
We know.
Well, let me do this, ladies. Let me back out of here so you guys can have the rest of the show to yourselves.
You don't have to run away. We weren't going to be here too long tonight because I know life happens.
I've got something over here I got to attend to. But everybody, I'm on a secret mission. Can't talk about it. So past that, if you happen to see me somewhere, say hi. But I doubt you will. But if you do, I'm in the Bronco.
I just got a call from our lawyers. If they see you, they're not allowed to say anything.
Sorry, my lawyer just checked in and said no, they can't talk to me.
Wait, what lawyer? Are we really getting a divorce? Is that what's happening here?
I've got to go, everybody. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh God.
I knew he was going to leave on that note. I knew that.
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment, folks.
Ever.
You know where he's got to come in and say, hey. So yeah, secret mission. Can't talk about it. He's embargoed. I'm really sad, but one of us had to parent this child here. So I'm the honorary.
We can't just leave them.
Yeah, I had to honorary parent this trip. So yeah. So it'll be fun though. I'll cry tomorrow. I'll tell you all about it next week. As we go. So
yeah, we will have Tom on from Bronco Super Celebration. So if you guys have any questions for him, get them ready for next week. He's such a cool guy too, so down to earth, and he's so passionate over cars and Broncos. So I just love listening to him talk about it. And I love his way. He's oh my God, he'll talk forever. It's yeah, but we love it.
Okay, I just had to call this one out because guess what? Because we did the show tonight. Guess who was on time? That's right. I may not have done the right intro, but guess what? We were on time tonight.
We were here.
Just saying.
Or y'all. What are you doing? You're acting so weird tonight.
She's but Mom, she get mac and cheese lately?
No, she's on a diet.
Oh, sorry.
She does get plenty of bones, but we are trying to watch a little bit of what she's eating because prednisone made her gain a little bit of weight. So
yeah, it does that.
Prednisone's a bitch.
Yeah, it does that to the best of us.
Yeah, I'm that's what I feel bad. I'm listen, people gain a ton of weight on it, so are dogs. And then it was funny. One of my customers is, oh my God, what did he say? It was so funny. So he actually tests the Bronco the suspension and stuff like that. So his job is actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And he had texted me just asking like how she was and stuff. And I'm like, to be fair, she's gained a lot of weight because of the steroids, so now she's got to lose a little. He's like, you tell that vet that Maya is embracing body positivity. Besides, they're dog pounds. You have to divide by 7.
Jenna says, just Maya in her skinny girl era.
Exactly. She's thriving. She's right. What are you doing? I have so much shit on the floor.
It's okay. As long as it's not just real shit.
Maya.
I was just about to say Kiki, but that doesn't help. That doesn't work with dogs.
I know. Do you want a treat?
She's like, yeah, Mom. What do you think?
She's like,
she totally gave you that like resting bitch face. It was like, you better give me a treat after you say it.
Like,
woman.
bitch, please.
Right? Where's my treat?
I know. No, it'll be fun. I'm really excited for Supercell. I'm not going to stop talking. Like, so I was talking to Laura from Bronco Nation today.
Mm-hmm.
And she was even, I have to like specify which Laura I'm talking about. Because it's either.
Yep. Because I asked you, I was like, which Laura?
Which Laura? But even she said, she's like, the more I talk about it, like the more excited I get. And it's like, it's seriously a empty field.
Yep.
Filled with, there's one tree in the center of it.
Yep.
It's an empty field filled with Broncos that were all just hanging out and mingling in it. It's like the best time ever.
100%. That's
so
it.
It's just kind of funny.
That's what it is.
Yeah, see, everyone. Oh, now he's back to his normal. Yeah, Maya's like 20 pounds away from her normal weight. So.
Well, it's funny because we had to put our cat also sort of on a diet. Like we've switched him completely from kibble to low carb cat food because of course, you know, with his diabetes diagnosis. And he's completely in. I've tested him daily for the past like 13 days or something, and he has had normal blood sugars. So we're going to call that he's in remission.
Yeah, that's a win.
Yeah, total win, especially as much as we travel and everything else. Like it was not going to be an easy thing for us. And he has definitely put on some weight, like, because he used to have like his spine was so like bony and everything because he lost so much weight. And now he's like chunky again. And we're like, all right, you can't have 5 cans of Fancy Feast anymore. Like we're going to have to cut back. Like
now we cut back to 4.
Right. Well, actually like 3, I think is what we're at now because it was just like he was always hungry all the time because of his diabetes. And so now he's like back to somewhat normal eating wise, but that is a great way to put it, Bird Dog Off-Road. And speaking of Bird Dog Off-Road, poor Bird Dog Off-Road has to pack for not only Supercell, but also pack his apartment up to move to Phoenix right after Supercell. So it's definitely some.
I had to do that last year.
Yeah, you did. That's right. You sure did.
I literally came to Supercell in moving boxes. Like I didn't have a suitcase. I literally had 2 boxes with my clothes in them and like what I needed. And then what else did I have? I had like a bunch of random stuff from moving between houses. But yeah, that was I never want to do that again.
No.
Or dog, good luck.
Well, it's funny because so when Dave and we've talked about this a little bit. If you're new to the channel, we used to put on an off-road event every year in September at Windrock Park for the Nissan community. And we sold our house literally 3 times during that event. Like right before the event, 3 times we sold and moved a house because we did it for 10 years.
Wild.
And it's just the way that it would land, like just the way that the closing would land. And it's just, yeah, don't recommend it whatsoever. Like it's right up there with getting married. It's stressful. No, just don't do it. Don't sell a house in the midst of like a big trip that you're going on. Even if you're not planning it and you're just attending, just don't do it. It's really stressful. Highly recommend it. Yeah, Laura, Supercell is like Bronco meetups times 5 or times 50. Yeah.
I'd say times 100.
Yeah. I would probably agree on that too. It's big time. It's big time.
Nuts. It's just so fun though to like talk to everybody. Like my biggest thing is like talking to everyone, because it's like
100%.
You don't get to see a lot of these people. Like it's one thing when you like follow them online, and like the YouTube and the Instagram and like Facebook and like all of that. It's one thing with that, but it's like whenever you see these people, you pick up where you left off.
Yes.
So it's definitely a lot cooler, I think.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. And it's like, you've talked about this too, where your mom was like, how does everybody know Maya? Like, how do people know you? Like, how does this work? Like, you live in Michigan.
And that's the thing. Like, I was a very private person. I mean, I still am. Like you'll never see me post like my dating life, or like you'll never see any of like the private, like you won't see a ton of my closest friends on there, because a lot of that stuff I keep private. But it's crazy. She was like blown away because the first year that we went, most people knew my Bronco and my dog before they recognized me. Because again, I hate taking photos. It's an insecurity girl thing. Like like even being in like group photos, I will try and hide in the back. It's always been a thing.
Which explains why we never met at Ladies Off Rodeo.
Yeah, very much so. So it's one of those things that when I brought Maya out of the Bronco, first it was Josh Hamilton. Like, where's my dog? Like, where's Maya? I'm like, oh, hey, like, nice to meet you in person, too. Like, okay, I guess I'll just get a celebrity out. Here you go. But no, everyone's been more than amazing to me and Maya in the Bronco community. And it's just really funny how a car did all of this.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. It's
crazy to think about, to like put into perspective. And it's like a car broke me out of my shell. And like the thing is, I love all of the people that come. And like my mom went 3 years ago. I don't know, whenever our first one was. Just because I wanted to go and I was curious, and she went strictly to watch the dog, and my birthday is at the end of April, so we kind of make it like my birthday trip type of a thing. And the first thing she said is, where the hell are we? I'm like, I don't know. Like, it was so new to us. And like now she's been bugging me the last like 2 weeks.
Wanting to go.
Yeah, she's like, oh my God, I've been thinking about Supercell. Like, oh my God, I've just been thinking about the trees and the views and just like the windows down. I'm just like, oh my God, like she's her own little monster.
Yeah, it's a whole completely different experience. If you've never experienced Gatlinburg area, it's a whole different, like if you get on the peaceful side, which is the Townsend side, like it truly is. It's a totally different experience.
It really is.
And if you've only been to the Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge side and not been to the Townsend side, you're missing out on a huge portion of the Smoky Mountains, because it truly is just, it's just like a whole different world, essentially, on that side of the mountains. And it's such an experience. Like, it's such an experience to be had. And it's the only downtime that I truly probably get during the year, is really that time to just sit on the back porch. I was going to say patio and porch, all the same word, so they came together and made something. I don't know what happened. But on the back porch of the cabin and just like taking it in. And I will say that's the only time that I find that I actually just sit still.
Yeah, same.
For a period of time. And it's the only time probably my entire rest of my year. I see she's like, Mom.
I know.
I know you won't last much longer, but I just wanted to put that out there, that if you've not been, you definitely need to go. And it is funny because even though like we're the same people on Monday Night Live as we are in real life, and it's
I have a couple people that'll vouch for me in that.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just super fun. So that being said, if you're not planning to go, you absolutely should put it on your
think that
calendar.
everybody, like, if you have a Bronco, like, you have to go one time during your Bronco ownership, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know. And so if you like, you need to go once just to experience it.
It's kind of like off rodeo. If you have
Yeah.
not used your off rodeo ticket, you absolutely need to use your off rodeo ticket if it's still valid.
Oh wait,
For
hold
one.
on. I don't know if I can. Hold on. Can I say this?
For two, you definitely should go because it's a total experience. If you happen to be on the West Coast, there are Supercell West. If you happen to be in the Midwest and can't quite make it down to Tennessee, there is one in Wisconsin. There is also, I want to say there's 2 out west right now. Is that right?
I think so. So there's 4 total.
Yes. So I think there's one in Nevada. There is one in Wisconsin. And then there is one in, let's see, Colorado. So there's Colorado, Wisconsin, Nevada. So if any of those are close to you, I highly recommend you go. We've only been to the East Coast one, but we do plan on going to a couple of other
So you know
other
that
adventure experience.
Bronco Off Rodeo is doing the Eclipse thing, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Did you know
No.
that the first 60 people that register, and it's almost full, but the first 60 people who register get to take their Bronco on the trail?
Shut up.
I'm so mad.
I wasn't telling you, Maya, I promise.
Welcome to Sassafras, everybody.
Hi.
But yeah, they get to take their Broncos. I'm guessing they're doing pictures because of the eclipse.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm guessing. So I'm guessing it's not the full experience.
Yeah.
But just to have like a picture. That's be super so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I need to actually dig out my pictures from Ladies Off Rodeo because I never picked the ones that I wanted the copies of. So I don't know if they still have them or not. But you know, I purchased a package or whatever, and I never like picked my pictures or whatever.
Oh,
but
really? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm a dummy.
I just bought all the Michigan ones.
You know.
Did I need more pictures? No, but it's like I keep buying this shit.
I mean, yes. Yes, we did.
It's one of those things. It's it is.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
Jason, it is your first time this year, and you're gonna have so much fun, and you're gonna want to go every single year after that because we're all Bronco addicts. It's hilarious.
100%. It's like I used to tell people after our off-road event that we did, that I would go back to work and I'd be like, oh, this is really sad. People don't want to talk about my truck anymore. Like,
yeah.
Or they don't want to talk about their trucks, or they don't want to talk about this. Like, it's such a like,
they don't want to talk about their dog anymore. Like,
right. It's a culture shock going back to life after the event because everybody's so nice. Everybody wants to talk about their cars. Everybody just wants to talk. Exactly, Maya. I know. Everybody just wants
she has a lot to say tonight, everybody. I hope she's this sad. Like, her mood with everything goes in waves. I just hope she's this sassy for Tennessee.
Oh, I think she will be.
Then you guys can see like the real Maya.
I think she will be.
Can I help you, ma'am? But no, it's super fun. But I want to get the word out about the sticker swap thing. So
yeah. Definitely, folks. So get this on your agenda. So the sticker swap during the Bronco Nation pancake breakfast on Saturday at Supercell. Saturday morning. The other thing to get on your calendar is Thursday evening after the show closes, we will be heading to the company, which is literally you pull out of the show field, take a right, and it's down just past Wears Valley on the left-hand side. It's called the company.
And I did post it in the Michigan Bronco Club chat.
Yes. So. She did. She posted in the Bronco Club chat, and I know there's about 20 folks or so that said that they would be coming. So definitely be sure. We'll
bring a chair.
What's that?
I said bring a chair.
Yeah, please make sure that you bring a chair. Yeah. I don't know. full transparency, I got a that would be great from the company back in December. And they said, how many do you think? And I didn't give them a number at that time. And I just gave them a number like a week and a half ago, and I haven't heard back from them. So we're just going to crash it, even if for any reason, like it just is.
Yeah.
So we'll be there. Bring your chairs. We'll have a good time. Food's going to be great. Drinks are fabulous as well. I'm not a whiskey girl or whiskey or bourbon, whichever one it falls under. I don't really know, but I enjoyed all of the drinks. They have a moonshine drink and things like that, or they have non-alcoholic drinks too.
You're down south and you have moonshine.
I know, blasphemy.
Wild.
What a crazy thing to happen, right?
You know, right?
But.
And then there's a ton of vendors. I don't know. I don't have I can go on all night about.
It's true. She could.
Supercell.
She really could.
So fun.
But for those that have gone before, there's some changes this year too. And we'll talk to Tom about this next year because I'm really interested in knowing more about
next
week, because I'm really interested in knowing what the grounds look like now, because I know they've got a new pavilion, they've got new bathrooms.
Someone said they were in Townsend.
That's right. Somebody did say they were in Townsend.
Oh my God, who was it?
I think it was
still in here.
Was it TN Code Monkey? Somebody said Townsend's weather was beautiful this weekend.
Who wants a husky? She's driving me nuts.
She's like, but Mom. I heard it.
TN Code Monkey.
Yeah, so he's in Chicago, or he's in Chattanooga.
Oh.
So
are you still in here? What does it look like?
I'd be curious. Did it look different? Spill the deets. Spill the deets.
I gotta know. What the hell are you doing? Where did you get that? Oh, thank you.
She's like, I don't know, Mom. I just did.
It's like somewhere. You just bit my sweater. It's like a lobster hot dog.
Okay. Interesting.
There you go.
All right. So needless to say, we'll ask Tom all the details next week. So to make sure that you tune in next week, because we're going to talk Supercell. Even more than we did tonight, because we're actually going to have an expert on that tells us all about what the plans are for the year, all the changes, all the everything. And think about your questions. Bring your questions, because we definitely want to go ahead and...
That's a lobster roll.
Lobster roll. So definitely go ahead and get your questions ready and everything for next week too.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. I'm excited.
Anything else for you before we let the folks free this evening and we go to bed?
Anybody else have anything?
I don't have anything exciting. I'm embargoed, so
yeah, we can't talk about it yet.
Ally's embargoed, so we can't really talk about anything. But definitely stay tuned if you're looking for Ranger news. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Like Dave was saying, the embargo has been lifted from Raptor Talk or Ranger Raptor Talk tomorrow. So you'll start to see the content dropping from all of those that got a chance to go to the event to drive the truck. And
I was watching Levine's story like white on rice. I kept refreshing it. I'm like, I just want to see.
You're like, please.
And I was like my manager one time, kind of looked down at my desk, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm like, they're in freaking Utah right now, running Raptors, and he's like, how do you know this stuff? I'm like, because I'm obsessed. Oh, Dave just said Raptor is Thursday, not tomorrow.
Oh, my bad.
I thought it was
Ranger only. Oh yeah, Ranger is tomorrow. Raptors Thursday. My bad. You're right. Yeah. You're right. My bad. Douglas Blair says I still like Bronco over Ranger.
Same.
I get it. Totally get it.
I like Bronco over everything.
Right?
Bronco or bust, okay?
Bronco or bust.
Obviously.
Yeah. Don't be done me. But anyway.
Oh,
all right, folks. We're going to wrap this up. What has this been, Aly? We have been tried to do girl talk, and then Dave kind of came in and crashed it.
Dave crashed it.
Causing trouble amongst all that, like he likes to do. Right. Right.
I'm excited for you to meet her.
I anticipate that she will be super fun. I can just tell by the comment section that she's going to be super fun.
Oh, she texted me some stuff. It was even funnier. She's like, I don't want to upset anyone. I'm like, wrong crowd. No. Like, you don't have to worry about that.
No. We definitely have some good times in here, but
for sure.
Whether it be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, does it matter what you drive?
A Ford.
As long as it's a Ford on Monday night. Monday night used to be Bronco Talk Live. I almost slipped up and said that again, didn't I? But it's Ford Talk Live on your Monday nights. I am your host, Kelly Boyd, along with co-host Aly Du Bois, and we are out. See ya. Peace.